The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Indiana Pacers were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Cavaliers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg. Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pacers, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The Cobra out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Mathurin in at the small forward. You look at the Cavaliers. Well, you wonder, Greg, don't you, how much they've got left in the tank? They spent a lot of energy getting through the first-round series.
No doubt, and they better. Having to play these first 2 games on the road, never an easy task. But you get to this point of the season, and adrenaline gives you all the energy you need. And to be honest, I'm more concerned about their talent level than their energy level.
Storming in on that drive, Garland just burst right through the coverage.
The Cobra's shot is off. It's Garland, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Good on the three-point shot.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Mobley outside. Back to Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
And slam dunk by Allen.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defense, even when they try to rough him up.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one falls for Allen. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get some love and clap your hands. Your Indiana Pacers are turning the temperature up. Let's dance.
So it's the Pacers now, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That free throw good from Parham. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Turner with the steal. Siakam against Mobley. Pass to the Cobra. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
You gotta love this guy's confidence. Mathurin wasting no time firing away.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 4-point game. Mobley looking it over. Outside Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor.
Thank you, David. Cavaliers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and Garland has it in the corner. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Johnson right side. Mitchell kicks to Garland. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell outside. Sinks the 15-footer. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Showing off his skills as a shooter. Mitchell knocking down that mid-range look.
And that one drops for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. No good on the 3.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
The Cobras shot is off. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability, but he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Walker's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Cavaliers, Okoro, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Trey Mann in for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A nice shot by the Cobra.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Halliburton against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Mathurin. The Cobra with the rebound.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
With 1 on the clock, the shot no good. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Isaac Okoro out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Bay in at the 3 spot. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He finished with 52 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. The level he played at in that one was incredible. He always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pacers leading by 8. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Turner lays it up and banks it in.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
For Cleveland, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Man finds Mobley. And here's Johnson outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I tell you that Keldon Johnson has a beautiful 3-point shot. When he's feeling it, ooh, man, it's automatic.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Pacers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And Indiana making a change here. Siakam's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Tyson's checked in. And it's Garland in for Bay. Here's Tyson. Hasn't made one yet. Count that one for Mobley.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside. He knows these are shots he can make consistently.
Here's Parra. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. And you look at the Cobra, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to man. Outside Garland. That's a go from 11. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
That is absolutely a shot that Garland has in his back pocket just for moments like this.
Siakam outside. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to the Cobra. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Tyson. Garland kicks to Mitchell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pacers leading by 5. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A nice shot by Halliburton.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Down low, here's Mitchell. And it's blocked by Parham, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Benedict Mathurin. He's checked in for Walker. Johnson's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Mitchell. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. The basket by Johnson.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Evan Mobley comes in for Trey Mann, and he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland the pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Good on the triple. Mitchell's got 8.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
Here's Parham. And he banks in the layup. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Mitchell outside. Here's Tyson. Scoreless thus far. Garland, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
From deep, Tyson with the bucket. Tyson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does. He is getting everything he wants. The defense is powerless to slow him down.
That'll do it for the first half. Pacers lead by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Indiana Pacers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, guys, how important is the first game of the series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've led by as much as 10. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with the Cobra, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Mitchell finds Garland. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Stolen by Garland. And it's blocked by Parham, and they'll keep possession.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He's off on the second. Pacers leading by 6. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. It's stolen by Allen. Looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles' turn.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Both free throws good from Garland.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Indiana's gone 3 or 4 from long range in the game. Driving inside.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the foul called on the Cobra. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Allen dishes to Garland. A 3-ball. And another miss by Cleveland.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here he goes. Count it. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 5th, Jared Allen.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him. But these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Mitchell outside. High, arcing shot, and that one is off. Nice D from Parham. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Pacers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
1 shot.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Mitchell outside. Out to the wing. Allen, a screen on Mathurin. The shot no good. Tyson.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Mathurin missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Indiana leading by 9. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Johnson's checked in for the Cavaliers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's Garland, rejected by Parham, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain. Possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell go off. He's gone for 70-plus in a game. That is special.
Parham passes to Siakam. outside Mathurin. Sinks the three-pointer. Mathurin's got his second bucket tonight.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the league's playing offense like that.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered by Parham. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles' turn. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Pass to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 12 in the game.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
1:06 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Parham passes to Siakam. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked by Parham. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's sent back by Mitchell. With
enthusiasm. When Mitchell gets a chance to block it, he embraces that moment.
Johnson with it. He's got 5. Mitchell outside. 3 seconds left. Hits the front of the rim and out. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Garland. He's out there with Trey Mann. Kelvin Johnson is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Tyson in a power forward. Johnson's shot is off. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Parham. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parham's got 38 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Garland, the pass to Mann. Here's Tyson. Pass to Garland. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half.
A very efficient three-level scorer. Garland is just a tough cover for everyone at that position.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Garland against Halliburton. Ejected by Parham. Mathurin finds Siakam. Shoots over man. Siakam's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Okoro passes to Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 7 points for Johnson.
Look at Johnson's effort level inside. Just absolutely ferocious.
Here's the Cobra. Drives to the hoop. The shot, no good. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Man passes to Garland. Back to Man. Left tray. And it's blocked by Parham. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen's checked in for Johnson. Evan Mobley comes in for Okoro. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Trey Mann. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. They were asking the team to play fast and push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Parham. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
And it's Halliburton missing.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Allen finds Mitchell. Count it, number 5 from the 4 this game. He's now 5 of 11.
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's Garland. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Here's Parham. Bucket is good. Parham's got 46 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Parham. No good with the triple. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Parham. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. 48 points for the Cobra.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Garland against Halliburton. Garland, no good. Indiana's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Here's Tyson. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Driving in. The Cobras' shot is off. And so here's Cleveland. Trailing here by 8. Tyson with the bucket. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 8. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
The three from Garland. Unable to get that one. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're leading by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Mitchell. Here's Parham. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line, for Indiana.
It's the first that will put them up by 9. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.
First team all defense is MP and 4 other guys.